Yuki? Yuki, are you in there?
What do you want?
What? Your big brother can't come bother his little sister?
Come in if you want.
Hey, are you feeling alright?
I'm fine. Just waiting.
Yuki, you've been in your room for 3 days. You haven't stopped by for dinner once.
I'm just not hungry, okay?
Yuki, you have to eat. It's important. Come on. Tell me what's going on.
It's nothing, Greg. Like I said, I'm just waiting.
Yuki, if you don't tell me what's going on, I will call Victor.
Yeah. Because somehow he can always tell you what's going on.
I mean, he can even tell whenever I lie, so... Come on.
I'm fine, okay? You don't have to worry about it. I just been busy.
Maria, Yuki, you're too young to be busy. I know with Mom leaving
Don't.
is tough.
Don't. Okay? Don't mention her.
So that's what's going on.
I don't want to talk about it, okay?
I know it's tough. But it wasn't your fault.
Sure it wasn't.
It wasn't Yuki.
And how do you know?
I mean, did you give her a reason for Mom to leave?
No.
And how was that your fault?
I don't know.
Exactly. Scooch over, let me sit down.
Fine.
You could talk to me. I know I'm not Charlie, and I know I'm not your other friends, but I'm your brother. I'm here for you.
I'm only friends with them because Dad wanted that.
Yeah. Dad wants a lot of stuff, but... You know... I'm not like that. I'm trying to let you be you.
I know.
So come on. You can talk to me.
I can.
You can.
I just miss her. She never said goodbye or anything.
I miss Mom too.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know either. I wish I knew I had all of the answers, but I don't. But I do have one answer.
And that is...
It wasn't your fault.
You keep
It's
saying
not
that.
It's not because of you, Yuki.
If it's not, then what is it?
Dad's fault, like always is. Could have been something. It could even be your mom's fault. Maybe she had a different reason. But it's no good reason. The one person you can't blame is yourself. Heck, you could rather blame me instead of yourself. Even though I know I also didn't do anything wrong.
I know you didn't.
Exactly. That's how I know you didn't do anything.
Fine. I can't stop thinking about it.
I can't either. Keeps me up at night sometimes. I know ever since you were a kid, Mom and Dad wouldn't leave you alone. They'd bring you everywhere, or they would have me take you everywhere I went.
Yeah. No.
So, I know. You're okay. You'll always have me, Yuki.
How do I know you're not gonna leave? Aren't you going to that school thing?
Yuki, I don't leave for that school for like another year.
Yeah, you're still going back there.
I know I am, but it's something I'm passionate about. I like dueling, and I know you used to too.
Yeah, well, I don't anymore.
Are you sure? Before you say that, but you did give me this Dolce card.
Yeah.
You said I reminds you of me a bit, and you wanted me to have it.
I did say that.
So I can tell there is still a bit of a duelist in you.
I don't know.
Well, just take time for it to come back out. I know that your love from dueling is because of our mother, and it's very tough for what happened.
Why do you think I haven't touched my deck?
I mean, besides it being bad?
Okay, besides that, you're not funny, Greg.
I know why you haven't been touching it. But the one thing you need to remember is that the game is fun. It's meant to be fun. An escape.
That's not what Dad said.
What did Dad tell you?
He says you have to be more focused and better, like always.
Well, that's because Dad doesn't know how to have fun like us.
Dad does it for work.
Exactly. And we do it for fun, just to stick it to him.
I don't know how you see it as fun.
I mean, maybe you'll change your mind when you show up to the island, if you decide to.
Funny, I'm not going to an island.
It is very weird. You do have to get there by weird means.
Like?
I can't really tell you that. That ruins kind of a bit of a fun.
You're no fun, Greg.
Oh, I think I'm very fun. I mean, take a look at this picture I got from last year. It was me with a couple of my buddies.
Isn't Victor in that place?
Yeah, it's where I met Victor. What?
Right.
Well, not really. That's where I met Victor. Sorry, I met Victor at pre-sign-ups about a year before we went. I mean, 2 years probably. It's been a long time since I've known him. I forget. I lose track of time easily.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, that's because you're my little sister. You know your brother well.
I'm your only sister.
I mean, yeah, you're my only sister, but I would say that we have more family than you expect.
Like who?
Victor? Charlie?
Isn't Charlie my bodyguard?
I mean, yeah, I think, but has she also just been more like a friend?
I mean, yeah. Even she tried to have me come out of my room, but I just said no.
Isn't that when you refuse to drink anything but Dr. Pepper?
That's not funny.
Hey, okay, I'm sorry.
Look, I just don't want to go to that place, and if Dad tells me to, I'm rejecting it.
Just be careful. There is a chance that he won't give you a choice.
Knowing Dad, he probably won't.
Please come down for dinner.
Why?
It's not dinner yet, but I don't want to eat dinner alone again. I would like to see you there with me. And don't worry. I will one day have the power to protect you. Even if I don't have it today.
Fine. I'll come down when it's ready.
Alright, good. Because I think the housekeeper's making spaghetti for tonight, and you know how good the housekeeper's spaghetti is.
Yeah, they do make it nice.
They're making it your favorite way, by the way.
They are?
Yeah. Spaghetti, meatballs, and a little bit of crushed up chicken right in the mix.
Okay, I guess I'll eat that.
Alright. You could get some rest, alright? I'll let you know when dinner's done.
Yeah. Okay.
And Yuki,
Yeah?
remember one thing, okay?
What's that?
Even if I'm not physically with you, I'm your brother. I will always love you.
Yeah. I know. It's just... I don't like it when you go to that school and I'm here alone.
I don't like it either. Maybe it's another reason for you to go. That way we'll be closer.
I don't know. If Dad forces me to, like you said, I might not have a choice.
True. To be fair though, he always did want me to go to Dual Academy instead of North Academy.
I'm never gonna understand why.
Apparently that's where the best of the best goes.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll go have the keepers get it ready for us. I'll let you know when it's ready.
Okay. Thanks.
I will. Of course, Yuki. I will always protect her. There you are, Yuki.
Charlie, hey. Why, what are you doing?
Well, I'm looking for you. You just left the bar without a question.
I just wanted some air, that's all. It's kinda cold in there, so...
It's colder out here.
Well, I just need air, okay?
Is everything okay? You've been acting weird ever since you got back from that big metal dragon.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just I needed air, and I thought being outside would be great.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I am. It's fine, okay?
If you can't talk to me about it, you could probably talk to Greg when we get back.
No. No.
What?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Yuki, what's going on?
It's nothing, Charlie. I'm fine. It's just
Yuki, I've never seen you like this.
I just I'll be fine. I'll always be okay.
Come on, I've been your bodyguard for years. You can talk to me.
I know. You've always been around me.
I've always had your back.
Yeah, that's true. Just it's Greg.
What about Greg?
He's going to fall.
Who far with what, Yuki?
Do you remember the mask that took control of Kaneko?
Yeah, I mean, you still got the scars.
Yeah. Dex thinks that Greg has a mask. And he's...
Really?
Yeah. And he's doing it to protect me, but he's an idiot. I don't get it. Going that far to keep me safe. What is it with that? Both my dad and now my brother.
Just how Greg is, I guess. It's not an excuse for why he's doing it. It should never be an excuse for why. But Greg has always been the type of person to try and do it for a reason.
Yeah, well, I hate to break it to him, but there's always going to be people after us. So I can't always be safe.
You learned that from Koji, didn't you?
Well, Koji is right. And Greg said the same thing. So, I don't know why he's doing it. And he told me that.
There has to be a reason. A reason for Greg to act the way they are.
I I don't know how long I can keep this up.
I know it can get tough, but maybe if we can talk to him, maybe he can tell us the reason why he thinks he needs to do this.
I don't know. Of course, my dad did this because he said he wants me to be safe. But now Greg... I don't even know what to think anymore.
I don't know either. I could say one thing, but it's not the smartest thing to say right now.
I don't know.
There was always one thing that Greg and your father always had in common. Even if they never said anything.
What's that?
They want to protect you.
I know that, Charlie. I've always known that. You've been my bodyguard for so long because of my dad.
Yeah. So you know, when I say that, I'm not joking.
I know. I don't know how I should feel. Mad, upset, but I'm not. I'm worried. I'm scared that I might lose him to the one who took control over him.
Knowing that maybe Greg was tricked or something? Could someone have told him a lie or to trick him to do that?
I don't know.
No offense to your brother, but he doesn't seem the smartest to run a gang.
No, I don't blame you for saying that. He's never been like that. He's always been funny and goofing around. I've never seen him that serious.
Normally, I see Ava is the one trying to make him actually do his chores.
Yeah. She has been doing that.
But I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't think I want to even face him.
I mean, hey, you know, even if you do face him, you will always have us on your side, right?
I know. You guys were there when I had to face my dad. But I don't know, this feels different.
I mean, yeah, I can see why.
I sometimes wish I never even came to this school. Maybe if I didn't, then Greg wouldn't do something this stupid.
I know that's a lie.
How do you know that?
school, you would never have met Andrew. You would never have met your friends that always seem to be there for you, who try to do whatever is best for you.
Okay. Yeah, I get it. But you know how close I am with Greg, and him doing this is shocking.
It's shocking to hear.
How do you think I felt when Vex found that out? I didn't talk at all. I just kept quiet and just kept on walking. That's why I didn't say anything before.
You were too scared to? You didn't want to say anything to set off anyone? You didn't want to put anyone at the same risk, the same thought process that you were? You wanted to pretend that everything was fine and that they didn't have to worry about you?
You know me too well, Charlie.
It's not like I lived with you for many years, Yuki.
I am happy that I met everyone. I'm happy I have Andrew, but I don't know. Things with me and my family is getting insane.
I bet. It's a crazy situation you all seem to find yourself in. But you know you won't be alone through it.
I don't know what to do anymore. A part of me wants to snap at Greg, but I don't know.
What would be the reason to? I know he did something very stupid, but if there's not a way he will actually accept it, you know that he won't. He needs to understand what he did is wrong, but snapping at him won't be the case. Think of it as Koji and Kaneko. Koji had every right to snap at Kaneko, but didn't.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot going on. But you know we'll be here for you. And I know you need some time, but I know there's someone else who is also worried about you, who wants to check up on you.
And who's that?
Well, from what you said, the one who figured out Greg was the leader.
What are you talking about, Vex?
Yeah, and you don't have to act like that. I was there when you two buried your beef.
Yeah, until he let me ride that insect thing. Ugh.
You gotta admit, it was kind of fun. And even though it was Empress, it could have been like a man-eater, but it was Empress Mantis. Empress Mantis is a sweetheart.
Are you... Charlie, you know I hate insects.
I know you say that as you're running an insect deck.
Well, I'm sorry.
Like, I know a lot of insects are gross. There's also good ones, like Empress Mantis and your ladybug cards.
Fine.
Listen, you don't have to, if he asks, you can tell him that you didn't say anything to me.
Okay.
You know, I will be on your side. We'll get through this.
I know. It's just...
I know you know.
I wish I could fix everything, but I can't.
That's the first way to fix a problem. Understanding that you can't fix every problem. You can only fix the ones you put your focus onto. Like right now, we're fighting planet dragons.
Yeah.
That's what we're focusing on.
But at first I wasn't focusing on that.
Exactly. We need to work together. We'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know it's a lot, but just give it time.
Alright. I'll try, but if we do see Greg, I don't know what I'm gonna say.
Well, I know knowing a certain person, there's going to be a lot of hitting, a lot of fighting, and a lot of talking.
You're talking about Koji, are you?
Maybe.
See, that's the problem. I don't want him hurting him. That's what I'm worried about.
You don't. But you do know that is a real issue. Knowing Koji, knowing this now, how do you think Greg would have felt if the situations were reversed? It turns out that Koji infected you in some way.
I guess he wouldn't be happy.
He'd be furious.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a lot for you guys to get used to it. But in the end, you guys need to come together.
I guess I do owe Koji a lot. He did save me from Hoppy Dental that time.
And he saved me from Speed Warrior.
Yeah. It's just too much.
It's a lot to handle, Yuki.
It is. I just never imagined Greg would do it.
I never either. But we all have our reasons to. When we smack him out of his mind, maybe we can ask him why he did it. Understand what they were going through that made him want to.
Whoever gave him that mask, I'll find them.
I know you will.
I just don't want anyone else getting hurt.
I don't want people to get hurt either. So let's take care of it. Alright. I'll head back inside. I'll let you have out here a little bit so you can think. But I'm pretty sure Vex and, I don't know, maybe someone else will try to talk to you as well. It'll be okay, Yuki.
Charlie, before you go, could you promise me something?
What do you want me to promise you?
That you won't do anything like that to just keep me safe. Even though I know you're my bodyguard, but I can't lose you either.
Yuki, that already happened. If it wasn't for Koji and the others, though, I would still be under Speed Warrior spell.
I know, but I'm asking you as a friend, not as your boss. I don't want that happening again.
I'll be with you thick and thin. You can count on me.
Yeah, I know I can.
Hey, Yuki.
Hi, Vex. What are you doing?
Well, you seem a lot more gloomier than usual, so I wanted to see how you're doing.
Gee, thanks. I'm fine.
I know, I'm a ray of sunshine.
Sure.
So, what's bothering you?
I just told you that I'm fine.
Oh, please. You're not usually fine.
Really?
Well, you have to tell me. I think I can take a guess as to what it is.
Can you?
Family being evil, brother wearing a mask.
You can stop now. You don't
Okay,
think...
I predicted exactly.
You don't think...
Yeah, you kinda did.
You don't think I know what my family has done?
I mean, you didn't know about your brother wearing a mask, so, you know.
But I... Whatever. You figured that out.
How is she feeling?
From what I can understand, she's feeling down.
Thanks, Hoppy Dancer.
Have you told anyone about it?
Do I need to?
In psychology, the best way to tell and explain your feelings is to usually tell someone about it.
What are you, a doctor?
I mean,
Technically.
I'm fine.
I'm not psychology and medical. You get the job that I wanted.
Okay. And?
The best way to describe or say what you're feeling is to tell them about it to someone. So, have you told someone about the whole entire brother thing?
One person, actually.
And that being...
Charlie.
Of course, that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, she was her childhood friend, so...
And been my bodyguard for years now, so I can't really hide anything from her.
That too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like I can blame you.
Right. Anything
And
else?
how that makes you feel?
How it makes me feel?
Does it feel like a weight's been lifted off your chest?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's a perfect reaction. Therapy takes a while to actually work. So, maybe is actually a good answer. It means you're normal.
Right. Normal.
Well, I mean, as normal as you can get with this type of group.
Yeah, to be fair. Besides, you're normal, Yuki. I mean, you're not evil. Well, evil being the dependent word.
I killed 2 of my friends.
Well, technically, that was me.
Well, still, you were still in my body.
And I killed my girlfriend. So, I mean, they're not alone. My girlfriend committed suicide so she could protect me.
Really?
Yep. Reggie tried to kill someone. He tried to kill Paul, so, you know.
Yes, I remember that. That's when Kaneko had the mask on.
And then, you know, Kaneko harmed Charlie. So, killing two of your friends, you can feel bad about that. I mean, they're still alive, as what I can see.
Yeah, they are.
So, really, where's the harm in that?
Maybe it still haunts me.
That's normal psychological reaction. The past can affect the brain and can leave trauma on the brain.
Right.
That's why they say it's good to express it and get it all out and talk to people about it.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, talking to people about your problems could help. I mean, I told you, Yuki, about what happened with my sisters.
You basically showed me what happened.
Same, potato, potato.
Yeah, I remember.
You have nothing to be gloomy about. I mean, yeah, sure, your brother isn't evil, but he was tricked into it from what we know from Illusionist.
Do you even have any siblings?
No, I'm no child. But, people I met in the lab, they were like brothers and sisters to me. And now they're all gone.
Yes, I know the whole story of it.
So, you know, on the bright side, at least you still have your brother. At least you still have your mom and dad.
Somewhat, but sure, let's go with that.
Point is, we shouldn't see this as a bad thing with your brother with the mask. We shouldn't see him as a foe. We should instead see it as a way to save him.
See if there's anything we can do with having the information at hand that they don't think we have.
Right, sure. Okay.
You're not believing me, are you?
You... Not really.
What?
I mean,
I get it.
why don't we meet then?
Over and over and over again. I mean, from what it seems like, your family relationship isn't good. Your dad, you know, doesn't always kill everyone in your group's families. Your brother, you have now just learned is evil because all he wanted to do was protect you and didn't think you were strong enough. But why focus on the negative things? You're not helping focusing on it. You have to show life that you can be positive. I mean, the positive thing we want to do now is, how can we save your brother?
How should I know that? He's an idiot for doing that.
Yes, but by expressing us and talking to us and communicating, we can come up with ideas.
You think talking to him is gonna work?
I mean, probably not. Knowing how well the mask, what they can do to people, it will probably not come down to a friendly family talk. Knowing what I know of the masks, it'll most likely come down to a tough duel.
You mean the one with Koji and Kaneko?
And what I've heard of Koji, I think you both called dibs at the same time.
So he wants to duel my brother too.
Same reason that you want to. For family.
I don't know if I should even let him.
I mean, you don't have to, but you can also just duel your brother to save him. I mean, from what we know so far, when Koji dueled Kaneko was safe. So, maybe if you duel your brother will be safe.
Maybe.
And who knows, if we find Mr. G, maybe everything will stop.
Why? Like it's so easy to find him.
And there you are being negative again.
Can you really blame me?
I mean, we didn't know who the leader of the Tumblestones were. Then we did. We didn't know. Well, we didn't know who was stealing all the food. Then we figured it out. And of course, we didn't know, where the outpost was. And then until we found it.
It does remind me of something. Bex, why did you bring West here after what he did?
Because everyone deserves a second chance.
And you think he does?
Well, yeah, I mean, to be honest, he was not like your brother. He also got influenced by Mr. G. So what, you're saying your brother also doesn't deserve a second chance?
My brother does, but I just don't trust West.
No, I do. He seems to be nice, and who knows, maybe there's more to why he starved us.
Right.
I mean, so it's Koji has said, I can kind of see it.
I mean, to be fair, all of Koji's insults seem to always get to everyone.
Yeah.
Look, even if your brother does die, I will promise you this. I will try to put my spiritual energy into your brother to save his life, just like I did for Wes. Also, who knows, maybe Wes has information about Mr. G. You know, more than we already know.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Even when I used to work for Mr. G, I didn't know a lot. He is very, very careful. That's what makes him terrifying.
Doesn't mean he's perfect, because eventually he's bound to slip up. He's still human. Humans make mistakes, like killing your friends, or putting a mask on, or threatening to swing an axe at your friend because there's a dark magician behind them, or killing a whole entire land. But that doesn't matter. We're still human. We still make mistakes. The only thing we can do to learn from those mistakes is not dwell on them and realize how we can turn those mistakes into successes.
Okay, then what do you suggest then?
At first, you approach your friends with a smile. You believe everything's going to be alright. And you stop looking so depressed. Because as long as you're smiling, I'm smiling, everyone else is smiling.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do that right away.
Well, then just express your feelings to more people. And eventually, the therapy will help.
Sure.
I mean, didn't talking about it now kind of help? Letting the one person who was very adamant about other people not knowing, alright, that you told someone?
I told Charlie about it.
Exactly.
I mean, eventually you were going to tell someone. I did not have faith in you that you weren't going to tell anyone.
Gee, thanks.
But that's because I know how you work and who you are. You have a lot of problems, Yuki. That's for sure. But that's why you have people. That's why you have friends who are here to help you out. Never forget that.
Sure, I guess.
I mean, like, what's the worst that happens even if your brother has a mask on?
I don't know. Maybe he'll try and get me away from you guys? I don't know.
Great. You have to still remember that even with the mask on, people can still hold their true intentions, even without knowing about the mask.
Yeah.
Like Kai. Kai, that we know, is a complete douchebag.
Pretty much.
Yes. But the other Kai, the one with the fire mask, surprisingly is very respectable. He respects his opponents no matter what.
Yeah.
Interesting. So maybe this version is jealous of Yuki?
I don't know. But just because of the fact how one personality can think and change the other. Because we've seen the same thing with the Kai.
Hey, then we're gonna do my motto.
What?
My motto is, don't worry about it.
Really?
I mean, I don't see why. Since because of the fact you don't have to worry about your brother taking you, then you should be fine.
Yeah.
All you have to do is focus on the positives right now. I mean, right now, this is the positive where we are right now.
Really?
Yuki, I can name 5 positives right now.
I mean, about to go storm the front of the worker warriors and everything is pretty good positive.
Well, that was interesting, I admit. I've never done that before.
Second positive, Koji and Charlie are gonna date.
To be honest, Charlie did tell me she kinda liked Koji.
Very positive. Neko punched Doran in the face. Fourth positive, I want to live my life.
Okay.
Andrew is here.
Okay. I get it. You can stop now.
I shall.
I don't know. Maybe in another life, you two were siblings.
Oh, please. I don't see him as that.
Yeah, it's really, well.
We should probably get back up to the others, though. Knowing them.
Yeah, they're gonna get worried.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Don't worry. This will stay between us. For now.
Okay.
Now, come on. Doesn't have to be a big smile, but it could be a soft smile.
Fine. Let's just get back.
That's the spirit.